Hey guys, Tyler from Turnaround Sports here, and today I wanted to talk to you about kind of your residuals for testing and what a typical endurance athlete should look like. Now, over here you have your essentially your power duration curve just flattened out this red flat line right here. Next up, you have all these other blue dots over here, which is essentially the power that you've put out in relation to your power duration curve. You can see that below the highlighted areas are the places that you want to test to flatten out this curve to get a much more accurate power duration curve. Now, the biggest thing that you're going to notice is the short duration test and the medium duration test are kind of together right here. This is very common of an endurance sports athlete just because they do not typically have to focus on this 2 to 10 minute power as much as, say, a road riding rider does, or a road racing rider, cyclist, things like that. They don't really need that hyper focused as much here, and that is because their efforts are primarily going to be targeting the longer distance efforts, an Ironman, a half Ironman, things like that in that duration. You can focus on it if you have specific targets to hit during your race. For instance, if you have lots of 7-minute climbs, or you have a 3-loop course and you're going to have to do the same 15-minute climb, you want to target those 15 minutes, absolutely. But for the large amount of athletes that do the Ironman and half Ironman distance, you're typically going to be focusing off into this area, and that kind of pushes the medium and short test targets together over here, and that's not uncommon. Ideally, what you would have this athlete do is have them do a minute sprint, probably into their longer rides right away. So do a little warm up, do a minute test, or however long the medium duration test is for your athlete, and then that should even out the curve and give you some more accurate power metrics that way.